So this is Baruch Fleischman. I'm at the Tikkun Elevator Call, of course. This is an introduction to Psalm 53 by Rabbi Abraham Chaim Foyer. Really brilliantly written and translated. Today in the news, there was a stabbing attack in Haifa. There is a war going on in Israel, and Israel is full of Arabs. There are Arabs wandering around everywhere, and they work for the Jews because they're cheap labor. And what they're doing now, I don't know, but I know that they're fighting us and killing us little by little in an attempt to break our will, our grasp on this land. But the land, the question is it their land or is it our land? And we shall see. But this is a nasty world. It never was paradise. And as much as the left, the atheistic left, thinks it is or can be, it's not. That's not what's going on here. This world is mostly bad. It's very easy to plug into that bad. Now this psalm, he writes, is almost an exact replica of Psalm number 14. Now both compositions speak of the exile and the future redemption. However, as explained in the preparatory remarks to Psalm 14, the earlier work focuses on the destruction of the first temple, that is, the core, the heart of the Jewish people, destroyed at the hands of Nebuchadnezzar, whereas this psalm describes the destruction of the second temple by Titus. This is the thinking of Rashi. Now the Radak and Meiri explained that this position in the book of Tehillim, where it found Psalm number 53, was chosen with great care in order to emphasize its theme. The founder of the royal house of David met with fierce opposition from those who denied David's right to rule. Now, this is the real world, the world that we actually live in. They resorted to the most devious and treacherous means to prevent David's ascent to the throne. In Psalm 52, we read of Doeg's evil machinations and slander. In Psalm 54, we learn of the Ziphites who mercilessly betrayed David to Saul. In both cases, God foiled the plots of those who attempted to disrupt the establishment of David's reign. But imagine the world in which David is living. Psalm 53, that's our psalm, depicts the climax and the conclusion of the Davidian line, which will occur with the advent of Messiah. Messiah will come and he will end the exile and clear the ruins of the second temple by dedicating the third. Now it's interesting, he said dedicating the third. He didn't say building the third, he said dedicating it. Like his ancestor David, Messiah will suffer persecution in the hands of skeptics and scoffers who will refuse to recognize his sovereignty and will scheme to assassinate him to destroy his monarchy. Furthermore, throughout Jewish history, we will be threatened by wicked men such as Titus, who will attempt to destroy Israel, the nation of God. Today we have the Persians. We have all these Arabs, all the whole Muslim world, plus the whole world of the left, which is all the Western European countries are leftist countries. All of them see Israel as an occupier. What in the world that means? Occupying our own land. Is such as Titus who attempt to destroy Israel, the nation of God. However, all of these villains will share the fate of Doeg and the Ziphites, utter failure and terrible misfortune. But in the midst there will be suffering in the Jewish people too. For we need the true leader, the man of the heart of the Jewish people. We seek that. Here's the psalm. It says, for the conductor upon the machlos. Different question, whether machlos is some kind of special musical instrument. Maskil of David. Now, maskil comes from the word seichel. It's something that excited the mind of David, or that stimulated the mind of David. Maybe that's the right word. The degraded man who says in his heart there is no God. And boy, do we have that plenty in this world. They acted corruptly and despicably through iniquity. No one does good. From heaven God gazed down upon mankind to see if there be one who reflects, one who seeks out God. Let's read it again. From heaven God gazed down upon mankind, and he looked at us to see if there would be one who reflects. Reflects what? Who thinks about other than what's right before his face. One who seeks out God. They are all dross. Together become depraved. The world is, no one does good, not even one. Do they not realize those evildoers? They who devour my people, as they would devour bread. They who do not call upon God, they will be stricken with terror, a terror such as never was. For God scatters the bones of those encamped against you. You say, shame them, for God has rejected them. Oh, that out of Zion will come Israel's salvations. When God returns to the captivity of his nation, Jacob will exult, Israel will rejoice. That was Psalm 53. This is Baruch Fleischman. You're listening to the Tikkun Elevator Kollel.